Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah. Alhamdulillah, tonight, the second night of Taraweeh, we have completed Surah Al-Baqarah and a little bit more than that. And yesterday I covered the essence of the Fatiha, the significance of the Fatiha, both in the Qur'an as well as from a fiqhi viewpoint, its importance in the Salah, so on and so forth. And obviously, Surah Al-Baqarah cannot be covered in 10 minutes or so. It's the largest chapter in the Holy Qur'an. But something very interesting was noticed in Al-Baqarah. Sometimes, right, those that inspect the Qur'an, critics of the Qur'an, they look at the Qur'an and they say, the Qur'an's not in order. Because if you look at the Qur'an, it's not in chronological order, right? The first surah, the first ayah, you have it all the way at the last section of the Holy Qur'an. So if we take Al-Baqarah, right, and we inspect Al-Baqarah, page by page, ruku' by ruku', so on and so forth, it begins, Allah Azza wa Jal discusses the believers, and then the disbelievers, and then the hypocrites, the munafiqs. If you look at the last section of the Baqarah, right, the last section, Surah Al-Baqarah, we are making dua to Allah Azza wa Jal to save us from hypocrisy, to save us from wronging ourselves, right? Ansurna ala al-qawmi al-kafirin, and to save us from the disbelievers, right? And the second theme at the start of Al-Baqarah is Adam alayhi salam, the story of Adam, right? And what caused Adam to be sent to earth? Anyone know? What caused Adam to be sent to earth?
He ate from the forbidden fruit.
Yeah. So what quality or what
Disobedience?
what type of disobedience did he commit?
Where he didn't take Allah's warning seriously, maybe?
It was greed. Greed. Greed is what sent Adam to earth, right? So greed, the theme of greed, right? And in the second last theme of Baqarah, we see مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله. Allah Azza wa Jal is encouraging the believers to spend in the path of Allah Azza wa Jal, right? And the longest ayah that was read today as well, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا تداينتم. Allah discusses riba, right? Because what is riba? What causes a person to indulge in riba? Greed. So you see how it's matching? That there's a line of symmetry in which these themes are matching. And if we look at the third theme from the front, Allah discusses the Israelites and the laws that were given to them. And if we look at the third last theme of the Baqarah, it's the laws that were given to the Muslims, right? And if you look at the fourth theme from the front, from the start of the Baqarah, it discusses the trials of Ibrahim alayhi salam, right? And وَإِذِ ابْتَلَى Ibrahim, and also the adaya that Ibrahim alayhi salam prayed, right? Which adaya did he pray? To keep the believers safe and sustained, right? And if we look at the fourth last theme of the Baqarah, we see وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ, right? The tests that can befall a believer, such as fear, khawf, ju', hunger. These are the same things that Ibrahim alayhi salam prayed for the believing nation, that they be protected from this. So Allah is saying that you can be tested like your father Ibrahim alayhi salam, right? And right in the center of Al-Baqarah, right in the center, Allah Azza wa Jal describes us as وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا, the middle nation. And which ayah is this? Ayah 143. And how many ayat in Al-Baqarah?
280?
286. This is the dead center of Al-Baqarah, subhanAllah. Allah is mentioning how we are the middle nation. And the change of the Qibla follows that. SubhanAllah. So when people say, the Qur'an's not in order, we haven't looked deep enough, right? There's a reason why Allah Azza wa Jal has said it in such a way, right? Where a person who reads the Qur'an, who inspects the Qur'an, ponders over the Qur'an, can take limitless benefits. May Allah Azza wa Jal allow us to be amongst those people that make tadabbur of the Qur'an and follow it to our best extent. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.